Basketball is one of the most popular games in the world, but unfortunately, Kenya has been going low on this. So today in the show, I visited the University of Nairobi main campus basketball grounds, where I tried to deconstruct this issue to know why, more than half a decade after independence, Kenya is still lagging behind in the game of basketball. I will be talking to a University of Nairobi basketball player, so that we try finding answers.
Okay, my name is Franklin, a second year student at the University of Nairobi, doing a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and Chemistry, and of course, a basketball player.
Oh, which position do you play in the basketball pitch? Are you a point guard? Which position?
Okay, I'm a general cell, I'm a guard, but specifically, I think as more forward.
You move forward.
Yeah.
So, who is your inspiration, let's say globally, like in the NBA?
Globally, okay, there are a lot of players there that I would really love to play like them, but of course I'll go for Kyrie Iving.
Kyrie Iving.
Yes.
Do you think Kyrie is better than Stephen Curry?
Of course, yes, because if we will compare them according to me, how I see them play,
Yes.
I would say yes, because the guy is tough in handles and shots as well. Yeah.
Speaking about basketball in Kenya, why do you think the prominence is not that high compared to football?
Okay, since time immemorial, as when we grow up as children, we introduced to football as the only form of sport. So obvious, football is more popular than basketball. So basketball is something that I think is building itself up, and despite the fact that football, we can play it from anywhere. We shouldn't have advanced pitch and what have you. But for basketball, we have to invest in, for example, the court to play. So you find it a challenge for it to be that more popular compared to football.
So, is that still the problem with Africa? Because in the past FIBA, the World Cup for basketball,
Yes,
there is no African finals or even semi-finals
as a continent, as an Africa, I'll just say like African countries have not invested that much in sports. So that you find for you to make it through sport, it needs, let me say, over dedication as per players by yourself, because it seems like that's the only way you can help yourself. And I think the government and the Africa as a continent should also see the value of sports and invest in it compared to other sports.
Is there hope for improvement?
There is a hope for improvement because we've seen organizations that are coming supporting the young talent. We've seen courts being built like the Giants of Africa building courts all over Kenya. Let me say Nairobi as a county, and we're hoping better for years to come. You know that as a basketball, as a sport, it will be somewhere else.
It's obvious that sports needs sponsorship. What should we do to attract sponsors?
Okay, attracting sponsorship. I may say like for that, individually players need to train hard, show dedication, hard work, and discipline. I think those things sell out players to the sponsors. Like the sponsors might see how a player is determined or how a certain team is determined, and they might pop in and maybe help.
Where do you see basketball 10 years from here, 10, 20 years from now? Where do you see basketball in Kenya?
In Kenya, okay, I might say I'll see basketball like be, I think, more popular to be compared with football, because at least kids at a young age are being introduced to basketball, and schools are equipping courts in them. So I just see like in 10 years to come, basketball as a sport will be popular. That's what I can say about it.
NBA is one of the, or arguably the greatest basketball league, and you can see that the government has invested. The football begins in the colleges, the so-called NCCA. Do you think also the government should try to create a league for colleges, which is prominent enough to feed the major league?
I think that would be a better choice if they would choose to do so, because of course talents are out here, and if they do by so, I think we will be having a lot of African players hooping overseas, and us as a country will be happy seeing our friends or maybe relatives playing outside as due to the fact that their success is contributed by the college basketball.
So that has been my guest, the next Kyrie Irving, arguably. Till next time.